Love, betrayal, and power. The Delilah story. Few stories from ancient history capture the imagination like the tale of love, betrayal, and power between Samson and Delilah. Their story, recorded in the Book of Judges, remains one of the most dramatic tales of love. To understand this powerful story, we must travel back thousands of years to a time when nations fought for survival and strength meant everything. During this era, a powerful warrior named Samson rose among the people of Israel. Samson was known for his extraordinary strength, far greater than that of ordinary men. According to the story, his power came from a sacred vow that required him to live under strict spiritual rules, including never cutting his hair. With this strength, Samson became a defender of his people and a feared enemy of the Philistines, who ruled much of the region at the time. Stories of his incredible power spread across the land, from defeating enemies in battle to performing feats of strength that seemed impossible. Samson became both a hero and a symbol of resistance. But despite his great strength, Samson had a weakness: his heart. Everything changed when he met a woman named Delilah in the valley of Sorek. Delilah was known for her beauty and charm, and Samson soon fell deeply in love with her. Their relationship quickly grew close, but it would soon become entangled in the dangerous politics of the time. The Philistine rulers saw Samson as their greatest threat. They knew that defeating him by force had proven impossible, so they turned to a different strategy. They approached Delilah and offered her a large reward if she could uncover the secret behind Samson's incredible strength. Delilah agreed. She began asking Samson about the source of his power. At first, Samson refused to reveal the truth. Instead, he gave her false answers. He claimed that if he were tied with new ropes, he would lose his strength. Delilah tested his words while Philistine soldiers waited nearby to capture him. But each time, Samson broke free with ease. Still, Delilah continued asking him day after day, pressing him for the truth.
The enemy is vulnerable. We must strike. Yes, this is our chance to end Samson. Our forces are ready.
That his strength came from
my strength comes from my uncut hair.
If his hair
It is
was
my
shaved,
vow.
the vow would be broken and his strength would disappear. That night, while Samson slept, Delilah called for a servant. His hair was cut and Samson awoke. The strength that had once made him unstoppable was gone.
Without his strength, Samson was captured by Philistine soldiers.
The Philistines imprisoned Samson and treated him as a defeated enemy. They blinded him and forced him into hard labor. For those who had once feared him, it was a moment of victory, but time continued to pass. While Samson lived in captivity, his hair slowly began to grow again. More importantly, he began reflecting on the choices that had led him there. Eventually, the Philistines held a great celebration in their temple. They wanted to display Samson as proof that their greatest enemy had finally been defeated. During the celebration, Samson was brought into the temple and placed between two massive pillars that supported the structure. There, surrounded by his enemies, he made one final request. He asked to rest his hands against the pillars. Then he prayed for strength.
Oh God, remember me of your prey. To strengthen me just once more.
Remaining power, the pillars cracked. The temple began to collapse. In that moment, the structure fell, bringing down the rulers and crowds gathered inside. It was a tragic and dramatic end to the life of one of the most powerful figures in ancient legend. But the story of Delilah remains just as mysterious. Her true motivations are still debated. Was she driven by greed, political pressure, or simply survival in a dangerous world? Over time, her name became a symbol of betrayal in literature, art, and storytelling. Yet the story of Samson and Delilah continues to remind us of something deeply human. Even the strongest individuals can be undone by love, trust, and deception. And sometimes, the line between love and betrayal is far thinner than we imagine. If you loved this video, kindly subscribe to the channel for more. Thank you.